Oh, here you go, right here. My dog, TJ Shanahan. Uh-oh, who in there? Is that Terry Bussey? Oh my God, look at all these legends.
Saturday night at Kyle with a lot of things on the line is a really special place, and so certainly something you want to be in store for.
And in all black, with the Aggies script on the helmets, here come the Fighting Texas Aggies taking Kyle Field.
There we go. Good angle, good angle.
Aggies, it is a new season. It is a new era.
We win a lot of things. We win the game. Go, man. That time. Somebody like me out.
Shout out Coach Mitch, shout out Coach Rogers, shout out Coach Garcia, shout
Sal,
out my
come
dog
here,
Coach
bro.
Page. Real Brian, how legend.
Man, shout out Coach Gott, Payto State champs.
My coach got me to play football as a kicker. Thank you, Coach Soka.
Shout out Coach Peavy. Shout out Coach Cross. Know you know.
Understandably, a lot of the Aggie roster hails from Texas. These players are abundantly thankful they played high school football in this state. For Shamar Turner and Armaje Reed Adams, they come from one of the best, DeSoto. And they don't mind shouting out those that helped them to A&M.
Hey man,
Coach Sweeney.
Coach Sweeney, dog, and Coach Matthews.
I got named Coach Matthews and Coach Williams. I played offensive line. He's my offensive line coach.
Okay, no, I'm gonna shout Sweeney out for everybody, because I'm not the only one Sweeney rock with.
Yes.
Sweeney is between taking people to recruiting visits, to extra training, taking them to training, anywhere we need to be,
Talking
man.
their mamas.
Mamas, recruits, helping with anything,
All
school,
that.
football, after football, anything, man.
Thank you for them summers, Coach Williams.
On me, Coach Sweeney, rocking with me.
I appreciate
Thank you,
you.
appreciate you.
The
Coach
best high
Miller,
school got the best coaches.
D-line cookouts in high school?
Come on, like,
y'all not popping.
The Eagles program isn't just one of the proudest, it's also a major provider to the Aggies.
It's kind of pedigree. We always chasing the greats. I wanted to be like just the constant chase of greatness.
Not wanting to fall short of the people that came before you, always just chasing, just being better and better and better.
I mean, obviously, DeSoto's a football hotbed, and it's in that corridor of South Dallas where there's been so many elite football players, and it started back in the day with Carter High School, and we had a lot of kids from there coming down to Texas A&M, and then it kind of transitioned down to DeSoto, and we've had a run from Vaughn to Tony Gerard-Eddy, who's still on staff now, and many others before you get to Shamar Turner and Armaje Reed Adams, and hopefully some more coming down the pipeline soon.
Mike Elko knows what he has in both. In Turner, it's a centerpiece to an elite defensive line.
I think he has an unbelievably high motor. I think he plays the game with an awful lot of passion. I think he's multi-dimensional. He's played on the edge, he's played inside. I think he can flip in and out and be really productive in both spots. He plays with a physicality that is really unique, and he just has such twitch and athleticism that he can control the line of scrimmage.
And Reed Adams brings the same jolt to the offensive line.
I think Armaje brings a lot of energy. I think he brings a little bit of a physicality and toughness. I love the way he finishes blocks and strains through the whistle. I think he's been a huge part of kind of building the togetherness and the mindset that we want in that offensive line room. And so he's been an awesome addition to us, and certainly our success at DeSoto played a role in helping us land him out of the transfer portal last year.
Now, they butt heads often in practice. What kind of defensive lineman is Turner, according to Reed Adams?
The worst kind. The one you gotta, compete all 4 quarters, every play. He is one of the guys that strains the whole play, all game, like push yourself to a different level.
And what does Turner see when he lines up across from Reed Adams?
Just a dog. He gonna maul you. He gonna finish every block. I mean, he's great, bro. I mean, with everything, pad level hands. He's smart as hell. Like, he a vet on that O-line, leader.
They're proud of each other and where they came from. But this is Texas. So are the others. And they don't mind stepping up to defend their turf.
Yes,
Definitely.
indeed. Yes. Especially them Houston boys. We got a lot of Houston cats on the team that think them Houston schools really rocking with the Dallas schools.
Hey, man. No, I was right after, bro. No. And you went to Houston? You went to a Houston school? Did you go to a Houston school? Nah, bro.
Yeah, forget what they talk about. Shout out Coach Bill. Shout out Coach Andrews. Coach Gaston.
You was talking about
Cam Dewberry.
Oh, my God.
Atascocita.
We get tired of him in Atascocita.
Yeah. Look at this.
And then you got like Nana, 12-man Nana. He went to Arlington. Martin.
Yeah.
He'll try to talk trash.
Adley Stragaport, Jesse Gruber, Terry Japo, Corey Singer.
He knows.
Miles Garrett about the only thing ever. Walk out of Martin.
The disagreements are fine. In the end, they all come together in efforts to make A&M the lone star on the college football landscape.
Oh, it's great to watch them. A winning season is always great, especially for senior year. It's really fun to get out there and go cheer on the team and just be there with our buddies.
I feel like we're doing really good this year, especially, obviously we didn't win the first game, but I feel like we've definitely, gone up.
Yeah, we've been killing it as a team. I really like Mike Elko. I really like how the team plays out there.
I like the fact that we're winning 7-1, I believe. So, good job.
We are absolutely cooking this season. That is not what I expected after the Notre Dame game, but it has been pretty great. The LSU game was absolutely electric.
Aggieland was abuzz about the team and Kyle Field's atmosphere last week. These players are focused on the road ahead.
That was probably my favorite experience on Kyle Field, second to only my first time running onto the field, but yeah, so it was a really cool environment to be in, night game, blacked out, it was amazing.
First off, the black uniforms, watching the all black in the stands, that was a great feeling. Running out, just feeling the atmosphere off rip. We knew it was gonna be a great night, regardless of how things panned out to be. When we won the game, fans was excited, we were excited.
When you think about the emotional expense that we played Saturday night, playing in that environment, playing in that type of game, the physical toll of playing a very physical four-quarter SEC football game, to then have to turn around, get back on a plane Friday, fly to a hostile environment in Columbia, a place that's going to be certainly electric and rocking too, and walking in as a top 10 team, knowing they're going to be waiting for us coming off of a bye. This one puts about every challenge you can put in front of us.
Okay, so you have to be intentional all week. You got to be locked in all week, doing the things that you need to do so we show up relaxed, confident, focused to play the game that we know how to play.
Right, yeah, just making sure that this team is locked in and focused for this week. We celebrated the win, but the upcoming when the sun came up Sunday, it's time to get ready for South Carolina. So it's just making sure everyone's focused this week on South Carolina. And LSU games in the past, it was a great win, but we got to focus on the game in front of us.
Everyone has a routine by this point. We all know what we need to do. So as long as you do more than what you did before, the game will take care of itself.
I think that's the nature of the position that we're in. The reward you get for winning a big game is a bigger target and a bigger game, and so it has to stay focused. It's important that we continue to refocus our attention every single week at the task at hand. Our kids are in uncharted waters for them, and how we manage this from a week-to-week basis and really from a day-to-day basis will be the testimony to whether we can finish this season the way we want.
The Pulse, Texas A&M football, is presented by Creston, a new home community by Johnson Development. The 12th Man Foundation, proudly celebrating 75 years of funding Texas A&M athletics. And ABC Home and Commercial Services, official pest control partner of Texas A&M athletics.
It is the 10th ranked fighting Texas Aggies, the South Carolina Gamecocks. The Aggies are 7-1 and 5-0 in the SEC. South Carolina comes in 4-3 and coming off a bye.
Next is on the SEC. Give you on me, give you on 3. 1, 2, 3.
You and you, man. Man out of 10, man out of 10. Hey, just lock it in right here. 1, 2, 3. You will in a minute. Listen, it always starts the same way, right? Win the turnover battle. On the road, it is critical. Offensively, protect the football like it's everything. Defensively, attack the football, get after it, and take it away. Win special teams, game changers. We have to win special teams tonight. One-shot mentality, unbelievable effort, be smart, see things, communicate all night. Everybody grab a hold of somebody next to you. Put your hands on somebody. Right? When you get to this part of the season and you've done what you've done, everything is about your togetherness. Everything is about what you're willing to do to the guy to the left and the guy to the right. How much you're willing to strain, how much you're willing to focus, how much you're willing to lay it on the line. You walk into that environment tonight together with everything you got. Lay it all on the line for each other. And at the end of the day, what you realize is everything on the outside goes away. And all that's left in that stadium is this. This thing that you built. This thing that you put it together. Right out of the locker room, attack. Empty the clip every play. Do not stop. Start to finish, everything you've got, till everything in that stadium goes away, and we're the only thing left. Go! Come on! 1, 2, 1, 2! It's an anthem party today. We having fun, and we whooping ass all day.
Venturing into hostile territory, South Carolina is immediately unwelcoming. They score twice early on the Aggies and take a 14-0 lead. Answering back is required in the face of a raucous crowd.
Marcel Reed directed this time. Pressure coming. Throws a swing to the left. A lot of room in front of the Aggie sideline. 35-40, 45, and Le'Veon Moss with the catch.
They have taken him under the medical tent for further evaluation. And what was troublesome is it took a lot of help.
And Marcel right up the middle, and he's going to run. Juke to the outside, get to the 35, gets a block, and then he's knocked out of bounds in the Aggie sideline. It is a 4th and 2 for A&M.
What do you do here? You can kick a field goal. Looks like that's what they're going to do.
Randy Bond gets the Aggies on the board. It's 14-3.
The Aggies are down. Someone has to make a play to pick them back up. Fortunately, the defense has been opportunistic this season.
Sellers, pressure coming by Brooks at the middle screen and avoiding a tackle. And a first down and more. 40, 35, and a fumble. It's turned over to the Aggies at the 36-yard line.
Hey, what? Let's go. Come on, man.
Fake to Amari Daniels, the slant, and Jabri Barber with one hand. He reaches out and he brings that in. Rolls to his right, throws on the run. Complete. Cyrus Allen comes all the way across the field. They mishandle the handoff to Amari Daniels, and Marcel Reed dives on it back at the 37-yard line.
The unforced mistake that's going to cost the Aggies about 10.
To the end zone, 2 hour left for Randy Bond. Good snap and hold. He's got the distance. He has a career best 55. Randy Bond.
Boy, do they need that.
Randy Bond is hitting some rockets, and the two teams are exchanging field goals. The offense has had enough of the three-pointers. They go in search of the end zone.
It's up on the left wing, and it's Amari Daniels. He squirts through. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. It's a race to the end zone that Amari wins.
All right.
56 yards, Amari Daniels.
Big play.
Somebody light me up.
South Carolina after the touchdown. 3 receivers. It is a little flip, and it's loose, picked up by the Aggies, and then called incomplete because it's that shovel pass ahead that is a pass and incomplete. Attaway is the back to the left of Sellers on a 4th and 2, and here come the Aggies across the middle. Incomplete! The coverage by Jaden Hill. And they take over at their own 40-yard line. Marcel's throwing. Complete on a little drag from right to left. Trey Watson.
He was wide open.
Play action fake. Throw to the end zone. Touchdown! Aggies caught by Jabri Barber. They have their first lead of the night.
That's another touchdown, Aggies.
One snap, Sellers steps up. Oh, he stripped it out of his hands. It's picked up by the Aggies. Cassius Howe. He is tackled at the 35. There is a flag inside the 20-yard line.
All right, here we go.
This is huge.
Before the fumble, holding, defense number 20.
So the hold from the 36 to the 26, and they're in field goal range. 44-yard attempt, right hash by Herrera. We're tied at 20.
The Pulse, Texas A&M football, is presented by Creston, a new home community by Johnson Development. The 12th Man Foundation, proudly celebrating 75 years of funding Texas A&M athletics. And ABC Home and Commercial Services, official pest control partner of Texas A&M athletics.
You can't want it, right? It's not about wanting it right now. It's about doing it. It's about going out and doing the things you need to do to play championship football. Focus on the things that matter, right? Lining up, communicating, executing, no penalties, right? Pushing people, moving people to the line of scrimmage, making our reads, making our progressions, get open in the perimeter, stop the run, cover them, stop grabbing them, right? It's the things that make championship football the best teams in the country, the teams that can execute in these moments. 3, 2, 1, 2, run! It's a new game! Let's go! 0-0! Let's go!
It's the Aggies get it first to start our second half, all tied at 20, right up the middle, the first play. An 8-yard run. On a play-action fake, Marcel runs and is tripped up and falls ahead.
If they don't get that ankle tackle, he's got lots of room.
Marcel throws on the run, and it is caught. Terrific.
Jade goes back and gets it. It was a little bit behind him.
Rifles, and it's complete to the 41-yard line. Jabri Barber's 5th catch on this 3rd and 4. Low pass, 45-yard line, incomplete.
Another explosive play touchdown by the Gamecocks jars the Aggies. And A&M falls behind again. Williams-Brice is rocking, and the offense needs to respond if this team is going to weather this storm.
From the pocket, Marcel Reed. For Noah Thomas. Marcel shuffles left, throws left, complete to 32 and falling down right near the first down. And Cyrus Allen with the catch.
He slipped as he tried to turn it upfield.
Trey Watson saying first down. He landed on the yellow line that ESPN uses. I don't think this is a good spot at all for A&M. They're going for it. They have to get the 32-yard line. It's going to depend on the spot, but I see the line judge coming in, and if it's his left foot, he's across the 32. Short. Steve Marlowe, the referee, says shorts. He didn't gain an inch where the ball is spotted.
The ruling on the field, the ball carrier short of the line to gain.
They might look at this because when Amari turns and falls, he's falling to his right, and when he falls on his back, I think he's much closer to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I'm looking at a replay on the scoreboard here, and you can't see at all where he ended up.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands.
See, I'm going to tell you part of my problem. Did they get every look?
The defense locks down and holds Carolina to a field goal. A&M is still in it, but now down 10.
Play action fake. Complete and going behind. The throw is behind and a flag. Could be a face mask at the 26-yard line. The catch. He steps up in the pocket, avoids to the right, and throws on the run. Complete into South Carolina territory to the 43-yard line. Here around the left side, the 40 to the 35 and out of bounds. Amari Daniels out of the backfield by Marcel. A run behind Trey Zune. He slips past, stays on his feet inside the 30, falls down at the 28-yard line in front of the Aggie sideline. The RPO thrown behind, and it's picked in front of the Aggie sideline. He threw well behind, and this could be taken all the way back.
The defender did step out of bounds, negating a big return, but eventually South Carolina does run away and gets a big home win. The Aggies are no longer alone in the lead in the SEC race, but even after their first conference defeat, they're still in the hunt.
Coach, you want to open with comment?
Yeah, hats off to South Carolina. They beat us on the line of scrimmage, both sides of the ball, controlled the game, forced turnovers, couldn't run the ball, couldn't tackle, couldn't control the quarterback, and so, we didn't do any of the things you need to do to win a football game, and so that's why we lost. And so we got to get better, we got to fix them, and we got to not ever play like that again. So, questions?
After the way it started, did you feel like you kind of gained a little control and some momentum heading into halftime?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I ever thought we had control. I thought we should have come into the locker room with a lead. The 2 penalties on the 2-minute drive. We just gifted them the 3 points to tie the game up, and and so I thought to some degree that gave them the momentum back. We had stormed back, we had taken the lead. I thought we did a really good job managing the clock at the end of the first half and left them very little time to go down the field, and we gave them 35 or 40 yards in penalty, or 25 or 30 yards in penalties on that drive, and we just gifted them a field goal. And so but obviously at 2020 you still felt like you had a chance, and then we misfit a run, and on a 4th and 1 they break it for a long touchdown, and that's a killer. And then we don't get the 4th and half a yard, and we were able to go out and hold them to a field goal, but that's a killer. And then I still think at that point we're still battling. And then it just gets to a point where we're playing more of a all-out defense to try to stop them from running the ball, and they pop a long one and put the game away.
Does it feel like everything is still on the table for what y'all want to do to make this a successful season?
Well, it feels like it because it is. We're tied for first. We still control our own destiny to Atlanta. We still control our own destiny to the playoff. So yeah, it very much feels like it because it is.
All right, Coach. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Win or lose, there's not much time to look back. It's now a bye week ahead of the Aggies. Then the home stretch, with plenty still at stake.
I think we've got a great culture in our locker room. We've talked a lot about that, and I think the kids are open ears to continuing to grow and develop. And I think for the most part this year, when you look at us, we are a team that has gotten better. Now, the challenge is when you get on a win streak and you are having success, understanding the urgency to fix the things that aren't going the way you need them to go, so that you can continue to grow and improve at the rate you need to continue to be successful week in and week out. When you face defeat like that, you have to own it, and you got to own what you did, and you got to own why it happened, and then you have to understand that there's still a lot to play for, and we still have all of our goals in front of us. We still have an opportunity to do things this year that haven't been done around here before, and that's got to fuel us through the bye week and put us in position to get back on it and come out and have a great game against New Mexico State.